options. Turn to a family you can trust. Visit their website at jefosterfh.com to see how their family can care for yours.
For 45 years, Valley Converting has been working to recycle for our future.
From confidential papers to your old pizza boxes, you can trust us to take care of all of your paper recycling needs.
Locally owned and operated in Toronto, Ohio, you can recycle 6 days a week.
So make some green by going green. Stop throwing your paper away and bring it to Valley Converting today. It's the VC way.
And remember,
go green
and recycle for our future.
Losing a loved one is a very emotional and difficult experience. The Foster family and their professional staff at the J.E. Foster Funeral Home treat you like their own. For over 35 years, Jeff Foster and his son Jay have been serving Jefferson County and the communities of Toronto and Smithfield. If your family is faced with the loss of a loved one, or if you simply wish to discuss your pre-planning options, turn to a family you can trust. Visit their website at jefosterfh.com to see how their family can care for yours.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the City of Toronto for the 2023 Toronto, Ohio Christmas Parade. As you can tell by the looks here at the parade route, there are people lining the streets filled with the Christmas spirit and getting ready, as they're about 2 blocks out here before they reach us at Dollar General here in the middle of town. Good evening, everyone. I am Rich Coburn. Joining me here very, very shortly will be my friend, my buddy, and my pal, Mr. Rob Suffaletta. He's just waving to me. He's fixing something down there for us. But you can see we're about 2 blocks out, and the parade route looks beautiful already. Christmas lights adoring as we get ready. Now, this is the fun part about the Christmas parade, because this is where, you know, what's great about being on a float or being like part of the Christmas parade is you can throw all the candy out to the kids, get them all riled up, and then they go home with someone else other, of course, than you, unless you are the parent. It's kind of one of those things. It's kind of like a grandparent spoiling their grandchildren before they go back. So it is kind of cool. But as we can see, the parade is coming down. I can see some flashes coming from the buildings down below, and a whole lot more. As you can take a look down that way, they're coming through. It's really, really cool as too when you can see all the flashes coming up. Which means only one thing: it's parade time. Mr. Suffaletta is still trying to fix something for us. And, of course, we want to take this time to thank a bunch of people. Mike Kelly for the lighting here, as he donated the lights so we can actually see right here in the middle of town. We truly appreciate that. And, of course, Toronto in Focus. They do such a great job with this parade every single year and have tons of floats and different things like that to bring in the new holiday season here as it's coming through. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving and you had time to spend with family, and then hopefully this gets you in the holiday spirit to continue and enjoy the rest of the 2023 year. I can see down there are flashes. Something interesting this year too, we always start off with all the fire trucks from Toronto and Knoxville and all around. Well, congratulations to Toronto and Knoxville as they combined this year and have become one station. Now, Knoxville still has a station out there, which is called Toronto Fire Department Knoxville Station. And here, as they're looking for a levy to pull them up, they're going to go ahead and put employees and firefighters out there staffing that station, as well as Toronto's station here. And we got to take a chance and the opportunity to thank Toronto Thames, Toronto Fire Department, and the Toronto Police Department for keeping us safe, not only through the holiday season, but of course, all year round. And we truly, truly do appreciate it. As you can see, lights are coming down our way. If we haven't had a chance to tell you yet, well, happy holidays, Merry Christmas from all of us here at the K-Night Network. As Suff is trying to fix the lower thirds, he'll be joining me here very, very shortly. And we also want to take the time to thank, of course, all the whole gang down at Jefferson County Cable. They have been wonderful supporters and partners with us. And it's interesting because coming up, well, they're going to carry Santa Watch 2023 for us. That's going to be Christmas Eve all day. Tune in every top and bottom of the hour as K-Night Network and Toronto City Schools will keep track on where the big man is every hour and bottom of the hour to let you know where he is. Let you know when to go to sleep and when you can stay up a little bit longer. But as you know, you got to be in bed before the big man comes to the house. I can see right now lights shining off a baby boys. And it's interesting to see who's going to lead off the parade for 2023. So here we go as they're just now getting ready to hit the cross between Market and North. Leading it, well, it is Jefferson County Sheriff Mr. Fred Abdella Jr. pulling his way in here to the parade. Sheriff Fred Abdella and everyone bringing in as they bring in the Christmas season here in Toronto. As he's throwing candy all out to the kids and having such a great time. And it's great to see him in the Toronto Christmas Parade. Once again, our elf, Mr. Jim Buddy the Elf, is down here with us, making sure all the traffic is stopped so we have an opportunity to see everybody. Jim has been here for many years with us as he's stopping traffic. Now, of course, you're going to notice a couple people are missing from our broadcast. Michelle is actually in the parade this year, so there'll be no camera shooting from the parade route. And Riley, who is normally does the announcing and stuff like that for us and doing the interviews, she's also in the parade this year. So she's out, so we got Kevin joining us up here on the top of the camera, and inside, keeping warm, is Ty Suffaletta, who is directing everything, and Mr. Noah Carafa, who has the lower thirds for us here today. And of course, Mr. Suffaletta and myself, we are happy to bring you this parade right here on the Jefferson County Cable and the K-Night Network. And ladies and gentlemen, here he comes, driving in to start off the second float of this parade. I believe that's Mr. Ryan Frankie in there, bringing the honors of bringing Mr. Mayor John Parker into the Toronto. There is the mayor, smiling and having some fun here. Mr. Frankie always has a smile on his face when he comes down through. And then also, too, right behind them, well, this is awesome to see. It's the American Legion Post 86 Color Guard bringing in the colors here to start the parade. And check it out. They're over there waving and having some good times. I'm telling you, it's a nice truck, too, as well. As the colors come through, smiling and having fun. And that is perfect. And we truly appreciate these guys. Because I'm telling you what, if it wasn't for these guys, we are not able to do the things that we love to do. And that is, broadcast for you guys, teach, and just have a great time. So we truly appreciate those guys. Next up, well, here it is. This is the THS Volleyball Team. The THS Volleyball Team is the Grand Marshals of the 2023 Toronto Christmas Parade. Finished the season with a record of 23-2. 23-2. The regular season record was undefeated, the first undefeated volleyball season of 20-0. They were OVAC 2 runners-up, sectional champions, and district runner-up for regular season. Hannah Dobbs was number 1 in the state of Ohio for kills. Andrea Rebish was number 1 in the state for assists. Ashton Thomas was number 1 in the state for blocks. Michelle Anderson, number 1 in the state for digs. Now, district honors include Hannah Dobbs, first team, Andrea Reeves and Ashton Thomas, second team, Michelle Anderson, honorable mention, and Hannah and Andrea played in the District 5 All-Star match at the OVAC All-Star game. Hannah and Andrea and Michelle made OVAC All-Conference team. Hannah Dobbs was OVAC second 2A Player of the Year, and the record the past 2 seasons combined was 43-7. Hey, Mr. Cephaletta, how you doing, pal?
I'm okay. I'm a little late to the game here.
No, you were working hard guess what?
Yeah, well, they fixed it, but we'd have to reboot a computer, and we can't really do that right now, so we'll have to add the lower thirds after, I think.
Okay.
If you can.
Yeah, we can try, absolutely. As right now, of course, you see going across the screen right now, well, it is the Toronto Fire Department, and some big news coming out of Toronto Fire Department.
Yep.
Toronto Fire Department and Knoxville Fire Department has merged into one big, huge fire department, which is great for the whole entire surrounding area. And one of the things is, though, Knoxville will still have a station out there, pal. It will just be called Toronto Fire Department Knoxville Station. And they're hoping to get a levy out here soon on the ballot to kind of help and raise more funds for the firefighters to be out there at that station and in Toronto Station. So everything would be kind of taken all around.
Yeah. So I was told that the Toronto fire trucks are all red, and that the Knoxville fire trucks are red and black. So now it's going to be, even though they say Toronto on them, there's a red and black one in front of us.
You just said it.
Right?
Absolutely.
But they say Toronto. So, yeah, we merged the two, which is fantastic, and happy to do that. Great for the safety of the community and people. And
that's what's really, really cool. If you look right now, it's great just to see the kids who get to ride in these engines and look at their faces light up when they have that opportunity to see the people that they know and to smile and just kind of like that. It is really cool.
Too. I mean, the ladder trucks are big. They're huge.
Would you climb up one of those?
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't know, because some people, have that opportunity, and you ask all that fun stuff, and you ask them, and they're like, you know what, that'd be really cool, but I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, it takes a lot of guts, they say, to climb all the way up to that top.
It does, but I think I would do it.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Tons of trucks coming down at us.
And now you can see the obvious red and black. Again, they've been relabeled. They say Toronto. They were initially the Knoxville trucks, but now that we've merged, everything's Toronto. So
and here's one right here that you were talking about too.
Yep, absolutely. We've got a lot of trucks, man. You look down the road there.
Coming up right now is the Richmond Volunteer Fire Rescue Squad. I'm just looking down the street, pal, and there's nothing but flashing lights coming at us, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we could get a little shot of that.
If we can take a look straight down the street there. I mean, if you look, there is nothing but lights down the whole area.
Over top the sign, you can just see the stuff. So, yeah.
She ran out of candy already. She's getting the whole entire another bag filled already.
I see that.
Let me ask you a question. Did you ever think right now we'd be out here for a Christmas parade? I'm in a T-shirt. I haven't even had a chance to put my jacket on yet.
I'm not a T-shirt. But no, I didn't. This has got to be the warmest Christmas parade I think we've ever broadcast.
Last year we froze. The year before we froze.
Yeah. It's been a while. I mean, I honestly even think it was warm the one year, but I still think it's warmer tonight than it has been even in years past. So
now the one thing we did do for once though is we put Ty and Noah in a nice little area and kept them warm and kept the equipment good, and so it's nice to have, of course, our crew back. As here comes more trucks. This is the Empire Volunteer Fire Department coming down this way, entering the parade area. Merry Christmas to you too, dear. you what, too, the parade, the streets are lined up really, really nice.
Well, yeah, we always get a good turnout for the parade. A lot of people come down and to watch. It's kind of kicks off the Christmas season, right?
Absolutely.
So, you about a month, a little less than a month, maybe 3.5 weeks or so that Santa will be coming, and it's hard to believe another one's ready to go.
Unbelievable, Bal.
Yeah, I know.
Stratton Fire and Rescue truck. Both coming at you.
Yeah, still plenty of lights coming down the pike here. I remember I watched these little kids run out and pick up all that candy off the road.
Well, you
stuff.
didn't hear what I said earlier, actually. I said, what's really great about this parade and being a float in it, I said, you could throw all the candy out and they can eat it and everything, but then they go home with someone else. Is what we always, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like a grandparent with a grandchild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spoil them all you want, and then it's just like cousins. You know?
Is.
Spoil them, and then you know for a fact
It is.
that's when everyone loves you too, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Parents love you coming through.
Oh, yeah.
That's coming down still Stratton, Ohio. Look at that truck.
It's like vintage, somewhat.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. It's amazing we have that many fire trucks in this little area.
I agree with you. As it's still Stratton. Little kids sitting in the window waving and having a good time.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of candy on the road.
Look, I'm looking over here. That one girl's bag's pretty much filled already.
She needs to get a second bag.
That's what I said, you know? Pottery Edition volunteer fire rescue trucks now coming in to the screen area as they're going down. Merry Christmas to everyone.
Well, I think maybe I see an end to the endless supply of trucks.
Are you sure?
Emergency vehicles, I think. I don't know. I take that back. There's still more flashing lights down there.
Pottery Edition's our ladder truck.
Yep.
And then, of course, the Pottery Edition volunteer fire truck right behind it. Kids smiling, waving, and having a good time.
I think we might have a float here coming up.
Well, if it is, pal, you know who that would be.
I don't.
Well, let me tell you, it's going to be the New Beginnings Baptist Church located at 1202 Lincoln Avenue, right across from Toronto City Schools. This float's being pulled by the pastor of New Beginnings, Pastor Philip Schoolcraft. There's a lot of gifts on this float, and hopefully the Grinch doesn't take them away as he's running behind them.
He is.
New Beginning Baptist Church. Let his word unwrap the magic of Christmas for you and your family. As the Grinch, I can see the ladies. The ladies aren't going to let the Grinch take it. I can tell you right now. The ladies have it down, you know?
I do. Very nice.
I never really thought I would be saying this right now, pal, but are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here comes your Toronto Red Knights.
Yes, OVAC champs this year.
Yes, sir, pal. They're just coming off a regular season of 9-1 with the record and captured the school's first OVAC title in 25 years. It's the Toronto Red Knights. See if he got the throw. Off the... Oh, watch out.
Nope.
Go with the right hand. Too far back.
Hey.
He's trying to kill me.
That one went in the van.
Good. I'm terrible. I'm trying, Phil.
You were a lineman.
Take a look, Coach Frankie and the family riding in the nice little Jeep behind them.
Yep.
And take a look. What's next, pal? It is Main Street Bank.
Merry Christmas from your local community bank right across the street from us right here. It is the Main Street Bank Toronto office.
I'm telling you what, take a look at that. The float and everything looks beautiful as they're blaring Christmas music, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, really nice. And again, right across the street, just open, is brand new.
Oh,
it's what, a year old or so? Maybe 2?
But here's what's really, really great about this. You ready? It is one of the most beautifully decorated building in Toronto. If you notice it,
I did.
I mean, it's
watched
wonderful.
them decorating it too.
Did you really?
I did. I did. Here we got WTOV9.
Yeah, WTOV9 coming at you, and also
They're
Hike.
escorting Snowbird, and Hike Toronto. Hike Toronto's first float entry into this parade. The float will transport the wagon on loan from Jefferson County Fair Board, which features live Norwegian spruce with roots intact, which will be kept on the Periwinkle Trail until after Christmas, at which time it will be transplanted to the border with the highway.
Mike Kelly excavating here in Toronto. We want to take this time right now to thank Mike for the lights right here to light up, downtown for us, so we're able to see.
Yep, they're located here in Toronto. A truck hauling trailer with a bulldozer and an excavator loaded on it. Festive Christmas decorations and lights. The Grinch is also included on the float, handing out candy to the little ones.
That's wonderful, pal. Taking a look coming down now, next, about ready to enter your TV screens. It is Little Miss Lion, Miss Sadie Ludwig, and Mr. Jay Foster driving into two as well. All smiles, pal.
Yeah.
She's having a good time throwing candy out right there, pal. And, of course, the 2023 homecoming queen for your Toronto High School, it's Miss Andrea Reeves. Being driven in a really nice convertible, and I believe that is her father driving her, too. So that has to be something special.
It is.
Andy Reeves, that'd be something cool to drive,
Yeah, it's nice.
And right behind them, well, of course, is the homecoming court itself, who wishes she was up here. Already mentioned it to us that she kind of misses the whole atmosphere up here with us. And now, of course, is Megan Fogel, Riley Fisher in the car. And also, of course, who was unable to be there was Nevaeh Jett. She's also was on the homecoming court. And Hannah Dobbs, too, as well.
Yeah, but only two of them are in the car, but they got all the names on the side.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They
Beautiful.
do, but I don't know. Is there another one coming that has the other two?
I don't think.
No? Okay.
I'm not real sure, pal. As we are continuing here, as the parade continues down here, North 4th Street in Toronto.
Oh.
As I can see some dancers coming our way, pal.
Yeah,
as they're just taking their time a little bit and performing for the crowds up there.
I see who's coming. I'm just going to wait till they get here before I tell them.
Absolutely.
So
I don't remember having this much room before up here.
I know, it's nice. We can spread out,
It's like,
right?
Yes. It's really kind of cool.
Yeah. Like we could be at opposite ends of the truck and still be connected.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, too, we just want to put out how beautiful the downtown Toronto looks.
Yeah.
If you have not had a chance to shop small businesses here in Toronto, please make sure you do. We have some really, really great businesses downtown here, from pizza to clothing to coffee, you name it. So if you're out and about, please stop down here in downtown and take a look. We have wonderful, wonderful stores here in Toronto.
Well, almost here. There, you can just see them kind of coming into the screen there. As this is the Debulette Twirlers. They're in like every year.
Yes, they are.
I remember them. The Debulettes are under the direction of Debbie Filippi of Toronto. And the Twirlers are made up of numerous young ladies from the tri-state area. Many of these young ladies have competed in state and regional championships and brought home over 50. That's right, 50 first place awards.
Wow.
Just this morning, we competed in Wheeling, West Virginia for the Holiday Classic. Joining us tonight are Spiro Academy champions, Steubenville High School majorettes, unless they are at the state football championships, but I don't know if they're here or not. Students are from West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Ohio. Many moving on to colleges of Miami of Ohio, University New York City, Akron, Kent, Alabama, Crimson Nets, Pittsburgh, West Virginia University to enjoy their twirling careers. They want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a healthy and happy New Year.
That's wonderful, buddy. Let's go ahead and take a stop and take a listen.
Sure.
To the Deb Twirlettes. The Deb Twirlettes.
Technically the Debulette Twirlers.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I was trying to read the truck.
Oh. Uh-oh, we got fire.
Uh-oh.
We got fire.
Well, we just saw a bunch of trucks. Wow, check that out, Suf.
How about that?
I would never be able to do that. If I did that, seriously, you would need the fire trucks, pal.
Gotta be cold.
Very nicely done.
Yeah, for sure. So here comes the other twirlers.
Tell you what, Miss Flippy does a really, really nice job
Oh, yeah.
every year with them.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some youngins in this crowd.
And like you said, here comes some more.
Trying to see which one this is next. They're good dancers and twirlers.
Telling you what, they do a wonderful job.
They do.
Very nicely done.
Okay, so this, to me, I don't know, did you wanted to do that? Or this looks like...
It looks like to me that this is actually Toronto Scout Pack
I would
Troop
say.
41.
Yeah, I think so.
Here, getting ready to come into the screen here in just a second. And here they are. Yes, it is Toronto Scouts Pack and Troop 41. Toronto Pack 41 Cub Scouts meet every Wednesday at 6 p.m. at the First Church of the Nazarene. Toronto Troop 41 meets Mondays at 6:30 at Crossroads North River Church. Sign-ups, of course, are all year long. Please, if you'd like to become a Boy Scout, or I'm sorry, if you'd like to become a Scout, it's easy. 41, once again, meets on Wednesdays at 6 at the First Church of the Nazarene, and Toronto Troop 41 meets Mondays at 6:30 at Crossroads North Church. So that's easy. Just go ahead and sign up there. So good to see them. Wishing everyone a Merry Christmas. And I like the flag on the back of their float, too. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, real cool.
Next up into the parade, the nice dinosaur. I know you're going to love that dinosaur, Suffy.
Oh, I love it.
Is
Zastoodle Concrete.
Zasadil Concrete. Yep, a family-owned business serving all your concrete needs. Really, really cool with a nice little dinosaur in the back. And I love the sleigh on the float, pal.
Yeah, fantastic. I like it. Looks like they got a shark on the concrete bucket.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to see it with the... Ooh, one of my favorites is coming up, man. Yeah, one of my... Here, I'll switch you. That way you can see. I'm probably blocking your light.
No, you're good, pal. Marianne and Haley Atkins, 2023 driving inside. So nice to see everybody. Everyone gets into the holiday spirit here at the 2023.
I hear the go-karts. You know what that means. That means the Shriners are coming, man. The
listen,
wheelie.
this is one of our favorites of all time.
There he is. Look, there's the wheelie man right there. That's the one they do it with right there.
The Steubenville Shriners Club Motor Patrol.
Love it.
The motto, we ride so kids can walk. They provide compassionate innovation care and improves the quality of life for children and their families.
Love it.
Oh,
I want to get one of those things.
that would be really, really cool. I love watching them, all the tricks and stuff that they do, and I have a feeling he's setting up the wheelie down.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
And I also love how they have a whole entire block to ride. Make sure they have enough room to do what they need to do.
Yeah.
Because they were in camera. Now they're out. And here he is. There's the
wheelie coming.
There's the wheelie coming at us.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And what great work they do, too. You know what I mean?
I agree. And, of course, they're having the mascot, too, inside the sidecar, the Shriners Bear. And you're exactly right. They do wonderful work. And I love the motto, too, pal. You know?
Yeah.
We ride so kids can walk.
Absolutely. He got one more wheelie in him.
He's going to try.
Does.
He's getting ready.
I think he does.
And there he goes. Going all the way down. He got it. He's trying to. He got it. Little ones. Oh, it's so great. It's not a Christmas parade without the Shriners, man.
No, I know. This is a pretty cool looking float.
Yeah, it's still part of the Steubenville Shriners Club.
Yeah.
I love the tree on the top.
Back on this side.
Oh, no problem.
Ooh, we got a big float coming down here. What we got here?
Oh no! I'll let you know as soon as they come into the area.
View. I'll try to help you out here. Maybe get. Oh, the boathouse. They got a pontoon.
Check this out. It is, of course, the Last Resort Riverfront Bar and Grill. It's become a dining and entertainment destination here in Toronto. If you haven't seen their Christmas decorations at the restaurant yet, oh, you are missing out. Stop by and check out the impressive layout that they are doing. The restaurant is a high-rated and features made-from-scratch food with large portions drive-in, dine-in, order online, and it's now available on DoorDash, pal. There's a lunch coming at us sometime soon. Follow The Last Resort on social media for announcements, upcoming entertainment. Merry Christmas from the staff and friends at Last Resort Riverfront Bar and Grill. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, that's cool. Huh?
Ah, I love it. Cruising on a pontoon, man. And in this weather, you might just be able to right now.
Man, it's pleasant. Yeah, it's pleasant out. Very nice.
That is really cool. I like the back, too, with the Johnsons.
Yeah.
Motorboard and the elves and the Santa.
Very nice. Very nice.
Check it out. That is really, really cool. Engines are smoking. They're beautiful. I like it.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh, this is something I'm also excited to see right here, pal. And you know why? Because it brings me back to my childhood taking a look. This is, of course, your Toronto McDonald's. This is Toronto McDonald's right here. Of course, every kid loves McDonald's, and adults too, as well as the employees and things like that are joining us here right on side of the camera. And now here's when I talk about my childhood. Did you see who they're bringing back, pal?
Hamburglar.
It's the Hamburglar.
I see that.
Run around a little bit out there.
I was just going to say that. I see the Hamburglar out there.
Now, if you can get Grimace and that little penguin-looking thing, I don't know what that. I don't remember the name. You know.
Yeah. Is that Mater?
So that's awesome.
Monster Towing Salvage, is that Mater? Looks like Mater from the cars, does it not?
I'll tell you this, though. It's a 1952 Chevy Wrecker owned by Leroy Mosser with a bunch of kids and stuff on the back. Telling you what, it is really, really cool. That's a 1952 Chevy Wrecker.
That's cool. It looks like Mater.
It does. I agree with you. It does.
Mater without the
The Mater. Also, too, right here coming into the view is a 1970 Plymouth Fury 3 convertible owned by Donald Mosser.
Yeah.
Check that out. That's a pretty color, too. And look at this, coming in a nice little sleigh here into
this is the Elena Warren. She's the Edison High School Homecoming Queen 2023. Wants to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a blessed New Year.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas to you, too. Of course, with the Wildcat on the back and everything. That is amazing.
It is.
Now,
here's the public school library.
Yep. It is the Public Library of Steubenville and Jefferson County's Bookmobile. As it's joining us here at the Toronto Christmas Parade. Of course, the Bookworm was leading the way, which is very, very cool. And take a look inside, buddy. There's tons and tons of books and a little tiny puppy to go with it.
Well,
that is, once again, the Public Library of Steubenville in Jefferson County.
So here we go, another excavating. This is Mullins Hauling and Excavating LLC, the owner. Wishes everybody a happy holiday season. That's Jason and Rachel Mullen.
So good to have them in the Toronto Christmas Parade.
Yeah. So,
telling you what, I don't know how they got up there to put the decorations on top of that truck.
I don't know, bucket truck maybe.
I was going to say, it's pretty tall.
It is. So
Merry Christmas to you too, buddy.
They got a couple trucks here. No, actually,
they're nice trucks.
3 trucks. They got the big one right here in front of us. Then they got a little smaller one. Again, that's Mullins Hauling and Excavating LLC. Wishing from their family to yours a happy holiday season.
Those are some big trucks, buddy.
They are. They look pretty new.
Oh, they do.
So
all nice and clean.
Yeah. Yeah, either they're washed up for the parade or they're new, I don't know. Looks like we got do we got some horses coming maybe?
Yeah, here pretty soon down here in the behind the wonderful
I see him pulling.
This is Birch's lawn care, pal.
Oh, okay.
Birch's Lawn Care has been serving Toronto and surrounding areas since 2015. No job is too small or too big for Birch's Lawn Care. They can do it all. Give them a call, 740-381-4043 to schedule your lawn care and landscaping needs. Once again, that's Birch's Lawn Care with a beautiful dinosaurs and everything. I think that's the second time we've seen those, pal.
Yeah. That's okay. You want to read? That's fine.
Well, I was trying to let you share the love a little bit.
I don't care. Is this Mance's Stables looks like?
It is.
Right? It's a riding stable, and it's located in Irondale. That's actually not far away, Richard.
No.
They're available for riding lessons, boarding, training horses, and of all disciplines. And they want to wish Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to everyone. And hey, there's about our K-Night Network truck.
There it is, the K-Night Network truck being pulled to the Toronto band parents. Now take a look at this, buddy. These are the kids of the future band, Toronto band.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is this. These are the kids that are right now learning how to play their instruments so that they can partake and do all the fun stuff that our marching band is doing right now, and it's so great to see them. Not only are there band members, young band members on there, but there are also siblings of band members.
Okay.
So Merry Christmas to everyone. It's so good to see, and they did a nice job with that float, too.
They did. Very nice.
Coming up next here is Wintersville's ODOT Garage. I'm telling you what, these guys work their behinds off in this season that they have right now.
Absolutely. Luckily, right now we really haven't had any snow, but every year they're saying we're supposed to get some, and these guys keep the roads clear. We appreciate it.
Well, I'm not even just that, pal, but I'm telling you that, you know, they don't see their families sometimes for a couple of days, depending on how much snow you get.
Oh, yeah.
And they get the call out at like 3 in the morning, 1 in the morning. So we truly do appreciate all the work that they do.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Coming into your screen here, as you can see him just crossing the intersection, it is Images Hair Salon. Charlie Brown and his gang from Images Hair Salons, located right here in Toronto, would like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a healthy New Year. And check it out, the snows have fallen in Toronto. Well,
Charlie Brown
sort
on the back, huh?
Isn't that cool?
It is.
Charlie Brown, Linus is getting snowed on.
Yeah.
Snoopy and
looks like Snoopy ready to jump off that roof, doesn't it?
It does. The wonderful people from Images walking around handing candy out to the kids.
Yeah.
Even the Jeep, pal, is decked out in Peanuts characters.
Yeah. Here's the family truckster coming up. I missed that big tree. That was great. Remember?
A few years ago,
A few
yeah.
years ago they had the tree on the roof.
I completely agree. The snow still flying.
Yeah. Well, that thing really pumps it out, doesn't it?
They do. They absolutely do. It's a really, really cool machine. But look, Charlie looks so happy. Snoopy's there relaxing. It's a winter wonderland there. And the Snoopy tree, too, as well. You know? Mm-hmm. Very cool. Well, save the neck for me, Clark. As one, of course, the number one most quoted Christmas movies of all time, Christmas Vacation, pulls in. As it is Merry Christmas. I love the family truckster Christmas tree on the top of the roof already. Which is truly, truly awesome. And look, pal, not only that, it is the Gingerbread Man, Toronto in Focus's Gingerbread House. Toronto in Focus wishing you a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a healthy, prosperous New Year. Toronto in Focus is a nonprofit founded in 2005, hosts the annual Christmas Parade, Arts Festival, and Christmas Art Festival. This year they've also they also brought back the Toronto Halloween Parade and added trunk or treat events this year. Each year, FIT purchases Christmas gifts for up to 20 children in need via our Santa Helpers program. FIT supports numerous local families, individuals, and children in need each year via cash grants and emergency assistance. They also raise money and collect food and toys for local charities such as Shop with the Cop, Toronto Toys, and the Helping Hands Food Pantry. In addition, FIT supports via monetary and supplies donations to Toronto schools, athletics, and the city athletic programs. Focus in Toronto is always in need of volunteers. If interested, please reach out on their Facebook page to volunteer. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band is under the direction of Mr. Mike McCarthy. Assistant Director, Cassandra Zimmerman. Flag Coordinator, Charlyn Martis. Majorette Coordinator, Caroline Drake. Assistant Director, Eric Fry. Drum Instructor,
Rich Coburn.
hey. So a Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Nice job every time. And buddy, can you believe it? It's that time, my man.
I can't believe it. Another here. I think I see him, Richie.
Oh, can it be true?
It is.
It is. It is the big man himself, Santa Claus, along with Mrs. Claus. Santa on the Focus in Toronto sleigh. Of course, a sleigh by Toronto in Focus. And it's so good to see everyone. The kids are excited. The smiles on their faces as Santa Claus has entered Toronto, which means one thing, my man. You know what that means? Merry Christmas to you,
Merry
buddy, because
Christmas,
it's time to
Absolutely.
let the season begin.
Yes.
As the lights are decorated, the lights are on, everything is going through, and everything else like that, pal. Wow.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, we'll see you in about 23 days there, Santa.
Get ready, buddy. You're going to need your sleep. Well, as it, of course, it always ends with the Toronto PD, too, as well, coming in right behind Santa to make sure his safe journeys are coming through. As now the crowd dispersed, that means one thing. It is now the 2023 Christmas season, pal. And I bet you're excited to, spend time with family and friends.
I am.
Just like us. Now, for the whole entire crew, we thank you all so much for watching the Toronto Christmas Parade. And we truly do appreciate it. For everyone here, Mr. Ty Cephaletta, Mr. Noah Carafa, Mr. Wagner, Kevin Wagner, Mr. Rob Cephaletta, and myself, on behalf of us, have a great Christmas season. No matter what, holiday season, Christmas season, and a whole lot more from all of us, from our families to yours. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Have a great night, everyone.